Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings 2 for absolute beginners. And when we last left off, we took Chester, and then England decided they want to just turn around and declare war on us to get that back, but we defended successfully, and now England has a truce with us. They have their troops stood up, and it's just going to be a question of what war is England fighting, and there you go, defending against Lofren's host in the Claim to England War. So hopefully these 10,000 troops can get wrecked because we have a very unique opportunity here. We look at the claims that we can press, and we can see that Cledelburn Ildmanson has a claim on the Duchy of East Anglia, Norfolk, and Suffolk. If we were to land this character, give him some land, make him our direct vassal, I think we may be able to claim it on his behalf, and then we would have two provinces, and he would have then claims on the de jure Duchy of East Anglia, which is only these two counties, unfortunately. So if we do win the war, we get two counties for that claim, and I think that would be a pretty good deal. Now, the question is, if we wanted to claim East Anglia, we could grant this guy a county. That way, I think he would answer to us directly. We would make him a direct vassal, and then whenever we get the, we press the claim, he would become the Duke and still allegiant to us rather than becoming independent. So is there something I can grant you, sir? We only have 4 counties: Dublin, Connacht, Ulster, and Leinster. We definitely don't want to give him Dublin or Leinster. Those are our two. So Ulster and Connacht. Ulster, Connacht, 937 possible with a 938 possible. It's 6 on one hand, half dozen on the other. It looks like Connacht is a little bit more developed than Ulster. We would lose one of our domain size, or, one of our domain, but I think he would be our direct vassal, if that's the case, and then if we press his claim here, we should be good to go. So in order to set that in motion, I think we will do that. So let's go ahead and grant you a landed title, the County of Ulster, and the lower titles, good sir. So there we go. So now Earl Cleitburn is the direct holder of Ulster, and if we pressed his claim and made him Duke of East Anglia, that's 2 more counties we can grab, which would be pretty cool. Court Chaplain changed hands, and you want to become the Court Chaplain, so yes, indeed, you can be. We need a new commander of Ireland, and it looks like old Cledelburn is really, really good. So he is going to be leading the charge in his very own war. We're down to 12,000 vassal levy and 4,000 troops at 16K. If England starts losing a lot of these troops, then we should be good to go. So a little setup there is necessary. This is our daughter, so this is an opinion boost. Let's go ahead and educate the child, and of course, when we pause the game, we cross into the new year, so the auto saving kicks in. But who do we need an opinion boost with that our daughter would be good for? Minus 26. Alien, the Duchess of Moray. Well, there you go. Increase your opinion of me, please. Don't hate me. So what are these English troops doing? It looks like they may still be defending against the host. I kind of wish the host would come up and just like smashy smash on this army some, lower his military size. Although if we were to raise up everybody, we would still outnumber them. Does the King of England have any money? 69 gold. He has 12,000 possible troops. We're getting up there, 13K and 4,400. I think we just sort of watch and wait here. We don't want England to get too powerful to where we'll have to call in mercenaries. But I think our heads-up army could do a very good job protecting against these guys. Now, where is the host? That's what I want to see. Hopefully the host is nice and big, enough to really put a dent in the English forces. In the meantime, our religious vassals, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but what would it take to boost you? 30 gold. There you are, sir. Go ahead and pay us your taxes, please, from here on out. That should be fine. How about our factions? So 32%, not too awful bad. A troubadour and his wife, the Trobarits, arrive from Aquitaine. Their performance is range. We gain 1 intrigue. I mean, that would be good. Let's see. Then this bishop's opinion changes by +10. Or we lose some gold and gain the trait charitable, which we already have. So we're not doing that. But do we want 1 intrigue to survive a little longer, or the court chaplain here? Let's just try to gain the intrigue. That should be fine. If we were to raise a mercenary army, how much money would we need to hire the bare bones? 190 gold, and it would be 33 a month for 6,000 troops. Now, one thing I don't like is they're sitting here on our borders. They haven't stood down. So for us to corral everyone up here, these 10,000 troops could then just march right next to us and go to town. Let's see if the King of England has any pacts on him. Any alliances? No, sorry, Bob. So we need a designated regent. Uh-oh, looks like the designated regent has kicked the bucket. Gentlemen, this is a bucket. Tanis Urgal shall be the designated regent. And Robert, personal combat skill 1, skill 1. Morale defense, he's brave. That wouldn't be bad, but I think in this case, the martial skill would be good. There you go, Robert. So the question is, when do we pounce on England for this claim? We should do so. Scanlan died, and the Duchess has inherited. Oh, man. And she doesn't like us, unfortunately. 53 gold for 30. I think it's worth it to keep her in the positive opinion, especially if she wants to form a faction against us. A lowly count is trying to, and that's 44 gold. That is a lot of gold. Do we just go now? We've got 12,000 troops at the ready. We are almost full on vassal levy. I think overall this should work out. In order to get all of our troops together, we may rally them to Leinster or Dyfed. Just get as many across as we can. Or you can play it the safe route and get across the strait while we bring up the vassal levies from Brittany. But pressing this claim should be very beneficial, getting these 2 counties. I think we go ahead and roll with it. Even though they're fighting the host, maybe the host is still around. 13,200, and he doesn't have money to support a mercenary band. So that should be good. Declare war on our ducal claim of East Anglia. That is a 2 for the price of 1. That's going to make this, you know, sort of border gory and tough to defend. We'd have to come in from 2 sides. But I think getting 2 counties in a war is better than taking the 1 claim on Derby for the war. All right, East Anglia for Earl Cateburn. Let's go ahead and send that war declaration. We will stand up our military in full. We will corral everybody to Leinster, question mark. I think that would be a good move. Let's go ahead and stand up some ships. That way we can transport our Brittany fleet across. Matter of fact, you just go straight here, and this fleet shall go straight there. Sort of a wash, rinse, repeat of last war, and then the question is, where is France's army? What are they doing? The King of France likes us at +27. They are probably coming back. They have a truce from the crusade down there. And how about our pact with our friends, the Aquitaines? They do not have a truce and they're not in war, I think they could get across fairly quickly, and he likes us more. So we will just call in Aquitaine. Let's see, Damus the Wise of France, Colnilth for East Anglia. There you go. So we will try to bring in one ally into the war. Sweet, so Aquitaine is coming. Where are you going, good sir? You're going to Chester. You're going to pick off these guys. Nope, they will be 1 day away. Outstanding. We'll keep those 300 troops stood up. The boats have all arrived, it looks like. Let's go ahead and merge the fleet. No, not the new unit. We'll merge the fleet. There we go. And let's go ahead and embark our 700 troops and get them up to Leinster to rejoin the main force. We'll assign our commanders. We'll see what kind of troop count Aquitaine can bring. And then we should be good to go. All right, ships have disbanded. Let's go ahead and get our commanders in charge, and Keitelburn will definitely be leading the center. Robert, let's see, Murgon is a good choice on the side, and Ongius, he doesn't like us, but he is okay. But Niall looks to be a better commander as far as that's concerned. All right, let's get everybody together. They're going to be spending time on that siege. Yeah, we should have them outnumbered. We'll push a pretty large attack force. So these are coming from his French, or the French area holdings, I think. What is going on? It sounded like a chancellor stood down while we were doing that. Oh, 146 troops. Is that all you can bring from France? All right, that should be solid enough. 13,300, nope, 14,000. Let's go ahead and route on through. It looks like they are going to reinforce, and then I'll have the rest of these guys join up as well. All right, onward and upward, gentlemen. We're going to get across the strait so we don't suffer a strait crossing penalty. Let's go ahead and merge these armies up while we can. And then we will press the attack. We'll head to Norfolk and Suffolk, and it looks like Aquitaine is moving in on those holdings for us. The King of Norway, we shall accept. Pleasure doing business with you. The rest of these units are trickling in. Yeah, we're going to have our whole force here here in a minute. Hopefully they can siege that down for us. 15,000 versus 10,000. Let's make sure they all arrive together. And this should be a pretty good fight. So we're going to be gaining a lot of war score from England. Oh, and here comes more of the Aquitaine force. Yeah, I think we can actually start to carpet siege here. All right. Songs will be sung of this day, gain 100 prestige. He's heading to Perfwood. We'll just follow him on through. And it looks like Aquitaine, oh, and we're actually going to be the defender. How cool is that? 4.5 war score for 20. You're heading to Shrewsbury. We'll go ahead and follow. And it looks like Aquitaine is suffering a lot of attrition, but they are sieging that holding down. I don't know if they're going to assault the holding, but I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt. Heading to Worcester. Those poor 100 troops are trying to keep up. My commander was cornered and slain. So does that end the... Does that end the war? Yes, it does. Oh, man. So that was not fortunate. So we're going to have to do this again. We still have one of the brothers, it looked like, that could press that claim. We'll stand everybody down, but we did some work against England. That is for sure. Unfortunately, we took the opinion hit for the King of Aquitaine because we called him in. That's going to go away in 7 years. That should be fine. Dang. we had a pretty good, run going. How about our vassal to claim East Anglia? Earl Kinelhelm of Ulster. Oh, so his son is automatically picking up those claims, which is good. He's at -1. Elector titles held, too many duchies, and all that good stuff. But that is fine. How many duchies do we own, by the way? We have 3. The Duchy of Meath is Dublin and Kildare. We own the Duchy of Connacht, which is Connacht and Breffni. Oh, if I would have known that, I would have gave him Connacht. That way I could give up that duchy title. That's a little messy. How about Ulster? Do I own? Nope, the Duchy of Leinster, of Ossory and Leinster. Yeah, that is kind of a mess. I'm not going to lie. All right, our new commander. Personal combat skills. You've got some good modifiers, but you are our claimant. So I don't want to make you a commander and get you killed. That would not be good. So we'll let our vassal levies tick down, and I believe we now have a truce with England. No, the casus belli is no longer valid. So that didn't result in a truce. We can go right now against England, who only has his, 9,000 troops? We've got 12,000 just in reserve. We only lost 400 troops. We can go again. So yes, indeedy. We will declare war on the King of England once more to claim our vassal's title on the Duchy of East Anglia once more. And I think we should be fine. We're not going to stand up. Oh, that was a mistake. I should have controlled. Maybe I should have let him... maybe I should have let him get back to friendly territory. So that was a bit of a sacrifice. A little bit of a defeat there, but he is turning tail and running. So we're going to grab everybody together once more, get the morale up, and hunt down this army very quickly and get to the war goal. We're not going to worry about calling in allies here. We are not going to be leading, that is for sure. So Murgeron, you will be leading the center. On the flank is Ongus, and on this other flank is Niall. That shall be fine. Go ahead and merge up, everybody. Go ahead and make your way across the strait. We're trying this again. Now, hopefully the dude doesn't die and get an invalidated claim. You're going to Chester? So are we. And then you all can merge up and go ahead and join us in Chester, if you please. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's play it safe. We're going to merge up with these units as soon as they get here, just to get that big numbers advantage. He's going to try to siege it down the ye old-fashioned way. So we have some time to get some. No, it's not appropriate. Let's gain the piety. We need as much piety as we can to form the Empire of Britannia when we are so bold. All right, we don't need these troops from Brittany. You can go ahead and disband. Get that ticking down. These 12,000 should be able to do the work. And with our vassal not leading these armies, he doesn't have a chance to get killed. And then we can just give him that duchy title. And everything should be awesome. All right, you can actually go ahead and try to start a siege if you can. Matter of fact, just head on to Norfolk. We will see you soon. We'll break off just enough troops. My commander, Ungus, has been slain. And the mayor has been slain. That is awkward. We lost 2 commanders in that battle. Personal combat skill of 1. Kinelhelm, no! No, you are not fighting this. Finn. There you go. Welcome to the fold, Finn. And let's see. I would like a siege leader. That would definitely be nice. We have no siege leader, unfortunately. Okay. Who has some good combat skill? Ulgargarg? Sure, you're our commander. Let us replace Finn. There we go. 7 war score from that battle. Let's make sure we have some farm steppe land. That is fine. Niall and Robert. Yes, indeedy. Now you go ahead and smashy smash. You're heading to Derby, so shall we. These 500 troops can merge up and head to Norfolk as well. We'll break off just enough troops to do the siege, and then we will do a siege on both of these holdings. You're heading to Leicester? That is fine. We're going to be the defender as they walk right on by. 3.3 war score, and I don't think they have enough troops to do any further sieges. So we're going to go ahead, and how many troops do you need here? 4,500. All right, so let's break off 3,000 troops here. Actually, we can split in half. Select these 5,000, go here. Select these 5,000 and go to Suffolk. And we'll just siege down the war goal as much as we can. Once we get the whole duchy siege down, the ticking war score should be good. And of course, you decide to autosave right when I want to pause it. That's the way of things, isn't it? All right, go ahead and merge up. And we're going to work on carpet sieging here. 2.8 every 12 days. And 2.8 every 12 days. Sounds good. Dangerous factions went away. We're going to keep an eye out on any dangerous factions that may stand up. And it looks like there's an internal war here amongst my peoples. They are defending against the Ulsterian revolt, and that's going to be really quick, I think. That's going to be pretty quick. If these guys can amass a group of troops that can go against that, that's fine. Let's go ahead and head down to Suffolk and just babysit them, keep an eye on them. Nope. Okay, so England has decided that they want to play a little rough, do you? That is fine. So 519 troops is not going to be enough. Now they're going for the siege. What is your siege speed? 2.8. So we're going to win the siege race. Then we can send one of our troops over there to smash that army in its face. We're still gaining gold, yes. Looks like we were up. The King of France is broken down, unfortunately, so the French can no longer be a valid ally. But we should be able to siege these down. Oh, their morale improved. Hopefully these guys take a big attrition tick. That would be nice indeed. The lack of piety I've observed in one of the courtiers makes me worried. I wouldn't want to accuse anyone of not being a good Christian. Angus, our brother. Sure. You are confronted, good sir. Now, once we get this holding down, the 8,200 will be enough, or will fall first. And then we can just move on in, smashy smash, get some more score up, and get the rest of these holdings siege down. All right, another commander slot. Oh, Carell, Prince of Ireland. You are an excellent commander, good sir. As a matter of fact, you are now on the flank. Welcome. It would be nice to get a siege leader, but, you know, we can't have them all, and we're making good positive gains here. I'm sick of being kind to everyone. Well, that was some vassal opinion flushed down the toilet, all because you wanted to get butt hurt. I don't exactly agree with that, but that's fine. Once again, another year has ticked by. Come on, holding. Fall. We need some moolah. There we go. The holding has fell. We've gained some more score. Now let's go smash this army before that holding falls. We should be pretty successful. There we go. Just smash that flank. Victory there. Continue to siege. 9 more war score from that smallish army. Let's get back to Norfolk and continue to do what we do. Oh, we're just tracking them down. I'm just trying to walk through, pal. I've had trouble with a vassal of mine, and I've tried everything I could think of to help us get along better. We lose some gold, but everyone's opinion changes. Sure, sounds good. We only lose 3 gold a month, so these holdings should help keep us afloat. I don't know where that English army went. We're going to continue to siege down. We can invest in economy. Castle taxes, town taxes, the temple taxes, the improved keeps, for more fortifications. Should be fine. Although the taxes would certainly be nice. Let's go with the town taxes. Popular custom city vassal opinion. Temple of vassal opinion. Let's go with the city. I think I have more city vassals than I do temple vassals. So any opinion boost we can get, all the better. 5.2 there and 4.9 there. Both cities should fall fairly quickly. And then we might have to loot 1 or 2 more holdings, but this duchy should be ours. Dangerous factions, 124% to lower the crown authority. We might have to. I'm not going to stand down or pay money in the middle of a war to satisfy that unless we can get away on the cheap. See, 45 gold, that's half our goal. So maybe lowering crown authority would be a good idea. If we lowered crown authority, what would that do? So they wouldn't give us as many levies. Their levy size would shrink in half, unfortunately. But I mean, you know what? I mean, we could just raise up the law once that passes. I mean, why not? Seems like a legitimate strategy. All right. Our nephew lacks a guardian. You might be a priestly boy. Let's go ahead and give you the highest learning, Albach. There you go. Learn something. All right, let's continue on. Victory there at 68%. The betrothed can marry. Ah, the King of Norway. We shall do that. Excellent. Now, can we form an alliance here with Norway? He will. Outstanding. One more pact. All right, since we don't have as much progress with this, do I send in the troops? How many troops do I need? Only 1,900 to siege that down. I think it's worth it just to bop these 2,400 troops. And we're not going to call them in. No need for that. We've got this war pretty handily. All right, so Finland has, or Norway, I mean, we'll accept the war. Hopefully that doesn't bring bad mojo to our doorstep. That would be very bad, especially since we're in the middle of this war. All right, let's continue working on. The entire English army should be nearly crushed, and a few more holdings to go. Oh, and that war ended anyway, inconclusively. That's always good. The claimant must have died. 98%, we're looking for that 100. And we've got ourselves a duchy. Sure, our cousin. We'll accept. Strengthen our ties with Norway up there. Should be fine. We have a new duke who likes us. That's all well and good. Can we enforce demands now? He still won't do it. 98%. Can we go 100, please? Looking at 100. 100. Yeah, once these holdings fall, there we go. So we have done it. We have successfully enforced the demands. And the Duke is now in charge of those 2 counties. And we have won. Outstanding. Let's stand everybody down. And I think we can now pay off some of these dangerous factions here. 66 gold. 45 gold. You don't want to join, do ya? What's the gift here? 23 gold? Yeah, you don't want to join, do ya? I don't know why that other guy was so expensive. And we don't have enough to gift you. So go away. So now she is the only one that wants to lower crown authority. And then... oh, she thinks she should be for Ireland. No, we can't have that. How do you have a claim on Ireland? Oh, she wants to be voted. How about this? Can we demand your religious conversion? She's not going to do it because she is a ruler. We don't have enough to send her a gift because it's 143 bucks. But if we gave her Ireland... if we gave her Ireland, could we vote her as Wales as well. Duchess Christina. So there is one vote for Duchess Christina. We can sway that. And that vote would change. Is Duchess Christina any good? De Corniel. What is your family like? What is your dynasty tree? 8 living members. That would be pretty bad if we swapped, to be honest. Because we, in our dynasty tree, have 181 living members that we can vote from. So it's a very small family that wants to take over. But we're just going to have to see if we can butter her up some. Can we grant her an honorary title? Master of the Hunt, maybe? Opinion +5. Does that lower your threat any? I mean, she's leading 2 different factions. Can we have her picked off? Yes, we can. That would end it too. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right, so we will leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's what we are going to do. We are going to let our levy increase to lower that threat, and we're going to see if we can pick off old girl here in this dangerous faction and see if she will just stop it. But that's going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 2 more holdings here that answer directly to us as far as the grand scheme of things with the Empire of Britannia. That is going to be 58% of 80. So if we can get some more duchy titles in here, some more ducal claims, that would be cool. We do have a claim on Derby, but that would be a truce breaker. We have a 10-year truce unless this king dies, which, I mean, we can speed that process along, maybe. But that's something to keep in mind for the next episode. We also have Norway as a close friend and companion in case old girl decides to stand up with her 11,000 troops in the Duchy of Ulster. Holy crap, there's her army right there. You know what? If she loses some troops in this revolt, that would be nice. Just saying. But that'll do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Crusader Kings 2 video. Take care.